there, it's a minute with Spencer. Last week I asked the question, why are you hiding that special thing about you? Why? Well, I'm not going to ask again, but I hope you get the answers. I remember someone told me it's because I don't know that thing. Well, that will be a discussion for another day. But today I want to remind you that you don't have to have it all. You don't have to have what other people have. You don't have to have what has worked for other people. You just have to have what is yours. You just have to find it. There is something special about you. Find it. And when you find it, master it and walk into rooms with it. On 1 minute with Spencer, let's listen to the story. So guys, I'll tell you a quick story that is so related to today's topic. Well, as I said, today's topic is basically you don't have to have it all. You don't have to have it all. So one time a friend of mine invited me to our house party. He was invited, so he also invited me to his party. Basically, that was it. So he's like, Spencer, now I'm giving you a heads up that we're going to some big mansion. It's some rich kid that invited us. Rich vibes, rich kids. So girl, just be ready and let's go. I'm like, I'm like, okay, we shall see. So later in the night, I kept thinking about it. I was like, but I can't go in that space. I can't. They're rich kids. They have the latest iPhones. I even don't have an iPhone. Their conversations, they're international kids. And girl, you were none of those things. So what conversation are you going to strike with us? So I call a friend of mine. He's called CK. Hi CK. So I tell him blah 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 until like, Spencer, let me tell you something, girl. Let me tell you something. You can't have it all. You can't have it all. But you got something. I'm like, what? Then he kept telling me that, Spencer, in life, no one has it all. No one. Even those ones that are rich and rich and rich, there's something they're going to look for from a poor person, from someone who didn't have money. Why? Because that's how the world operates. Now, the world is like a table. And it's like a table with people who have different special talents, gifts, and so on. So everybody brings what they have on the table. You get what I'm saying, Spencer? The one with the money is going to bring the money. The one with the ideas is going to bring the ideas. The one with the intelligence and wisdom, they're going to bring it on. The pretty ones are going to bring it on. The funny ones, go with what you had. Girl, you were pretty. Girl, you were good to be around. Girl, I said, keep on. But guys, that's it.
You've heard the story. It's quite a funny one, but I know many of you have been a victim to this. And that's when I realized something. The more you focus on what you don't have, the more insecure you become. But the moment you recognize what you do have, confidence begins to grow. When you know your value, you stop measuring yourself against everyone else. You walk into rooms knowing that you have something meaningful to contribute. Like nobody has nothing on you, girl. You belong to this room. Yeah, what's that? Anybody has something to say? Nah, girl. So don't disqualify yourself from opportunities, conversations, or spaces because of what you lack. Know your value, bring your value, because the table also needs the unique value that only you can bring. Remember, you don't have to have it all. Be blessed. Jesus loves you.